Hi everybody, and welcome back to Let's Play Betrayal at Krondor. And last time we visited Lamut and did pretty much nothing there except for getting thrown out of the tavern a couple of times because Owen can't play the lute for shit. And now we're exploring the dwarven mines because they're stone monsters, giving them a hard time, and we may kill them and claim a reward for it. Or we may kill by it and then nobody claims a reward, which obviously is the worst way to go. So let's kill it. Also, there may be kobolds, and we don't know if they're hostile or not. Honestly, I myself don't remember if they're hostile or not. Also, kobolds and goblins are the same thing in this universe. Deal with it. No, not kobolds and goblins, kobolds and gnomes. Anyway. So gnomes are not the cute little engineers. Either that or kobolds aren't the vicious dog-like reptiles, or there's some sort of hybrid of both of them, which frankly is a hilarious picture. Nonetheless, we're carrying on. And we're not going dead to the right because we're hugging the left wall, and hugging the left wall, it should be law. Really. Now, we still have a lot of torches, and basically we're doing fine. As soon as we're down to our last torch, it's going to be time to get the hell out of here, because otherwise I'm going to get lost, and then the LP will end with me getting lost in the labyrinth for a couple of hours until I give up. But it doesn't have to come to that. There's something up there. Might just be the crude graphics, but I don't know. Now, like many areas in the game, it can be a long time until something happens. It also can be one combat after another. You just have to take your time with those games. There's something back there. Or, yeah, is that a box? Yeah, that's a box. At least something. Maybe trapped, though. Actually... Well, the fact is, I can check traps with Owen. He has a spell. Then again, as it occurs to me right now, I have no way of disarming it, so honestly I'd rather... well, let's save. It appears to be locked. Yes, we shall try to open it. Hooray! The lock was simple. And we get a bit of money. Money's shared. It always is. So you don't need to... Party's abilities have increased. Way! Lucky has gotten better at lockpicking. Oh, there's something there. It's not the stone people, it's... I don't know who it is. Oh yes, the dwarf mentioned something about mercenaries that... Yeah. By the way, I don't think I've mentioned that. If we just run into them, it's going to end in combat. If we click on them first, you have a chance of surprising them, which is not very intuitive, but I think that's how it works. Charge! Oh god, there's many of them. There's 4 of them! By the time it reached the ear of his companions, luckily had already sized up the situation and stood poised for the first strike. Within seconds, the battle was joined. This may be the end of us. Luckily I saved just recently. Let's see what we're dealing with here. Okay, that's 4 of them. And one of them has yellow pants. I'm sure he's the dangerous one. Now, first of all, Owen, he's going to cast to Spare Thy Eyes on the one with the yellow pants. Don't like the look of him at all. So he's going to be out of the picture at least. It's Luckley's turn. We're going to ignore the one who's blinded for now. And he's going to... yeah, he's going to attack this one. Because that way nobody, except for the blinded guy, has a direct line to Owen. Alright. Oh, that doesn't keep any of them from attacking him though. Oh joy. Run up here, Owen! Okay, now, in my experience it's very useful to, well, take out one after the other, but I think Gorath can take him. I'd much rather keep those guys busy so that they can't bother Owen anymore. Who I need to blind people. You keep on stabbing this guy. Stab, stab! I don't hit Owen! No, don't do that! God damn it! As you see, his stamina is being reduced before his health is. Yeah, I'm going to keep running. I could stand there and defend, but honestly... Okay. Let's try to get a hit off on that one. Alright, at least that works. Can you kill that guy, please? No, you can't. Or you won't. And those guys know what's up there after Owen. Alright, he's just going to defend. Because this is getting silly. And he's going to help Gorath. Or not! Or don't do anything, any of you. What's you? Oh, he's a spellcaster, that's not good. People can't cast spells, I should have mentioned that, when they're in melee combat. Which is why I had Owen run around like this. Yeah, well, just keep defending. What? Why'd you? Oh, no. Oh, that was the wrong button. That was autoplay. No, I didn't want to do that because you have an auto combat option. Oh, let's just hope this turns out. Alright. Oh god. Not so far we're doing not so bad. Yeah, he's a spellcaster, I knew it. And he cast blindness on Owen, which honestly isn't too bad. And we're not doing too bad either. Caged... No, that's kind of sanctuary spell. A shield or something like that. Man, that's... I mean, the AI is decent, actually. I think the auto combat's doing better than I would be, but well, it's boring. Oh well, I'm sure there's going to be enough combat. Oh well, we're not doing bad at all. He's blinding people, but he doesn't have decent spells. He can only blind or shield. That's not going to do him much good. He's going to run away, I think. Kill him! Owen's doing nothing. I think he's regenerating. Kill him! Blind him, Owen, for God's sake! Everybody's being useless. Ah, well, he's dead. He was alive! Unsure whether it was skill or luck. Trust me, it was luck that it won them the fight. Luckily, he set aside his weapon, though he allowed his dead opponent a wide berth while he checked on Gorath's welfare. He needed no further excitement for the day. Okie dokie. Let's shortly check how everybody's doing. Locke is really good. He only lost a little bit of stamina. He's good. I think Gorath is the only one who got hurt a little bit. No, Owen was too, but still. Let's go forth and loot the bodies. That went better than I expected, probably because the auto combat took over. Alright. Yes, thinking always makes it worse. 9 gold, nice. And some weapons which we will sell for profit. Is that one? What you got? Ooh, nice. This is just a regular passkey. Piece of press profane simple tools. Maybe that's the key for the door we couldn't lock. We're going to give it to Ulki. And the rations we're going to share with the party. And a crossbow, very nice. We're going to give that to Gorath. No, to all the bolts. And I think you could use a better armor, a sword we can sell, and so forth. Yeah, that's better than yours. 777. You can get that. You can get that. We have the crossbow, very nice. So now Gorath can shoot arrows at people. Pew pew! Who doesn't like that? And we got some rations. This is decent loots. And a whetstone! Very nice. Now we can repair our stuff, at least our weapons. I think... Oh, it's a better sword than yours, I think. Which doesn't matter now anymore because we can repair them. Dragonstone. Got to get. Oh, it's a Dragonstone. So it's not a regular whetstone. I don't know what that does then. No. Maybe it's for better swords? The Dragonstone does. Oh, it's just for magical swords? I don't know. I'm going to. I didn't remember what the Dragonstone does anymore. I just know that we could sell it for a lot of money. I thought it was a regular whetstone. I'm probably going to sell it for a lot of money. A little bit of gold, some healing stuff, which is always nice. Stuff in general. You have a good armor, yes. You also have a full inventory. Goody. Clutter. Now let's see what's over there. I think, since those were the mercenaries first hired to deal with the stone people, that they may be over there. Maybe they're not. Who knows? We're going to find out. Anyway, our forced real combat handled by the computer, luckily, and it went well. I'm just going to use the. I don't like using the auto fight. I don't like it at all because even though it's probably better than the stuff I'm doing in combat, it's just no fun. I mean, sometimes when there are a lot of when there's a really easy fight and you just don't want to click and kick back and relax, then that's the time for the auto combat option. Not when you actually, not when you're actually trying to accomplish something difficult, because then it's just no fun. And there's another door. Let's see if we can open that one. Yes, we can. Hello. Who's there? Anybody here? Anybody in here? Oh, there appears to be nothing. A whole lot of nothing. Unless... no, nothing. Is there maybe a chest somewhere around here or someplace else we could go? Or is this just a large, useless room with nothing in it? That's exactly what it is. Yep, turning around in circles, admiring the big nothingness. Unless... well, let's... because sometimes quest enemies jump out of... no, nothing there. Okie dokie, let's just backtrack. It's awkward navigation. Let's backtrack and see if we can find anything else. Even if it's just more of those mercenaries, they give good loots, and honestly that's what we need right now. We need gold and we need stuff to sell and we need provisions. As much as we can carry, because we're going to need it, and we need to hone our combat skills as they were. Now, we've been hugging the left wall, right? Right. Oh god. I already lost all sense of orientation, I think. Sense of direction. Have we been here before? Okay. Now in my defense, it does all look the same. And we're still on our first torch though, so that's good. Although I don't know if he uses them up automatically. No? Still 5 of them. So he may use them up automatically, but if so, we're still on our first torch. Yeah, that's where we killed the other guys. Unless... no, their bodies are still there. They didn't mysteriously vanish. Yeah, if there's one thing that's annoying about the game is that you can't move fast. There's such a thing as step space in the options, which is at medium now. I could put it at large, but the fact is that does make you faster, but only because it increases well, the steps you take. the size of the steps you take, so you tend to overlook things if you do that. So I haven't implemented that. I know this is not hugging the left wall. Screw hugging the left wall. Hugging the left wall never works. Don't listen to my yesterday's yammer. Have we been here before? You're going to hear me say that a lot. Oh, look at that. Apparently we have. Good thing I checked. Of course we have, because we've been hugging the left wall. And that's what hugging the left wall is about. God damn it. Forget what I said just then. Hugging the left wall is great. Always hug the left wall. Not now, of course. Now we're going to go right, because we didn't hug the left wall before that. And oh, our torch is going out. Let's light a new one. Come on. No? Why don't you obey my commands? Good. Sorry, shouldn't speak with a cigarette in my mouth. There we go. Now, that's where we need to go. I don't remember if... Well, we're going to see. The stone monsters... I'm not sure. That fight just then that went better than expected, so I think we might have a shot here. And there's no level scaling as such, so... I guess it's just that easy. An unpleasant surprise. Nope. No trap. No good loots either. But herbal packs are always good. We're going to need them because we're going to get sick at some point. We're going to get some horrible disease and then we're going to... Owen's going to be on medic duty all the way. And of course Owen's going to be the one who's infected first. And healing... Oh god, healing sicknesses in this game. It's so... Well, not tedious. It's actually very realistic, but it just takes so much effort. It's not you drink... I like that about the game. It's not just you drink a potion and everything's good. No, no, no. You actually need to pay attention and then heal and take time. It looks like there might be something in here. Or just a big load of nothing again. Now come on, rock people. We need the juicy reward for your head, I guess, or parts of your... Not your stones, that's just nasty. Yeah. I'm going to stop talking about that now. Ooh, that looks like... Yeah, that looks like what we're looking for. Do we have... We don't really have anything we could use at this point. No. I think we just have to, well, charge in blindly, as Varix would say. Can go one more. Agree to attack. Yes, let's agree to attack. Charge! Running away. They hadn't been seen. Charging forward in the murky darkness, Lockley finally caught sight of the creature and gasped at the sight of it. Glancing over his shoulder at Owen, he sighed. This is going to be harder than I thought, because rocks are hard. Okie dokie, at least we got the element of surprise at our side. We're going to find out if this thing can be blinded. If so, this is doable. If not, ick! I can't tell if it worked. We're going to see by it attacking or not. It doesn't attack! Hooray! Okay, this is going to be easy then. This is why the spell is slightly overpowered in my opinion, because it just makes people helpless. They can't even try to... It's not even like they have a chance of failing, they're just completely helpless. I think ranged characters can still do something. Maybe recalling that incorrectly, but I think they may. No, we need to do it again. but they usually just hit their own people, which is funny and hilarious, but still. Oh god. Okay, but it shrugs off the spell pretty quickly, so I guess that's fair. Never mind, we have enough stamina, we can cast this all day. And he didn't even hit us. Kill it! You can also... This is for ranged combat. This is for waiting. This is for regenerating. This is for auto combat. This is for defending. This is for spells. There's some way to actually thrust. I don't remember how you do that. Owen can't do it at all, but luckily I can thrust or swing, which changes accuracy and damage dealt. Oh, it's left and right click, okay. I think we're just going to thrust because we have time and it's better accuracy. Yeah, this is going to be a cakewalk. You can just regenerate his stamina and every 2 turns you can cast Despair Thy Eyes. He might eventually do a little bit of damage, but this is fairly easy. Okay, I'm stoked about this. This is nice. Yeah, it's got a lot of hit points, obviously, but it's fine. You just keep regenerating. Oh, it's dead already. Search the body for supplies. It's going to have, let me guess, rocks and rocks. Luckily, slid away from the deck Krondor. His tongue felt thick and adhesive, a bitter, chalky taste lingering in his mouth and his nostrils. He hadn't expected the creature to emit the strange little cloud when it died, but he was glad the battle was finally over. Wanting air, Lockley turned and nearly stumbled over a small, grinning dwarf. Oh, how nice! He comes to us for the reward, very nice. You've done it! I heard the conflagration down the shaft, but I had no idea what was happening. Congratulations! Right now, I think we could all use a rest. A rest you'll have and you'll be needing it. Well, no, actually, this was fairly easy. You'll have to have your strength to be carrying about the gold in the rewards. Well done. A pouch of gold coins, and then he disappeared down the mines. How much did we get? How much did we get? No, no, no. How much did we get? Ah! Loot, loot. Wow. Oh, wow. Oh, this is huge. This is awesome. 195. Oh, wow. Well, we had 30 before, but still. Ooh. Maybe even a tad more, I don't know. Maybe they gave us 150, but still. Wow, we can afford a lot of stuff with it. We're going to save it, though. In case we need to buy supplies. And there's a chest there. Let's see if the guy actually had anything. Get closer. Probably won't have anything. He's a big rock. After all. Nope, he's got nothing. There's a chest though. Maybe there's something nice inside that. We need rest. Okay, we're going to rest in here in the mines. It appears to be locked. Lucky? I can't open it. Use this one? Okay, the key broke. Yeah, I'm not going to. Yeah, this is just. Let's not be greedy. I mean, we did a good job here. Let's rest in this murky tunnel. And let's. Oh, I don't know. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 hours of rest is enough. Yeah. And it's dark again, of course. Oh man. Because now we need to find our way back, which is easier said than done. At least for me. But quite honestly, we should be finding our way back if we just hug the right wall now, right? Or is this concept so beyond me? Sorry, shouldn't be slurping stuff. Not hot chocolate this time, it's just water. I ran out of hot chocolate. Well, no, I didn't run out of hot chocolate, but I ran out of milk and... I don't want to be making hot chocolate with water, it just isn't the same. I don't like it. milk. And not that low-fat crap. Real milk. Because low-fat milk just tastes like milk-flavored water. But enough of my rant against low-fat dairy products. Let's continue on. Did I? Yes, I did open that. Yes, and now we need to turn right. Yeah, at this point, I mean, I said time and time again that I'm not a big fan of fast traveling. I completely ignored the fast travel option when I played Knights of the Old Republic, and I tried to ignore sillily the fast travel option in Daggerfall, which was doomed from the start and a horrible idea, but hey, I tried, which shows my dedication to the idea of traveling in real time. But the fact, I mean, I can't hold it against the game, but a game with graphics that are so repetitive, like in this game, at least if you're in a dungeon like that. Wait a second, where do we need to turn now? It just gets tedious if you... If we go, well, we need to go east eventually, so let's do that right here. Why not? Oh yeah, we came from here, I think. Yeah, we did. I remember now. At least I think I remember, which means nothing. Fun fact: recently I went to Berlin to visit a very, very good friend of mine who lives there. Basically, my best friend. I have a lot. I do have many friends here. Here in Munich, but he's basically been friends with me since we were like 10 years old, so he's definitely my oldest friend, and I miss him a lot. And so I visit him in Berlin regularly, or he comes here to Munich. And I was there with my girlfriend, well, now ex-girlfriend, and I mean, I know his place, and I know my way around Berlin a little bit, even though it's a huge city. Munich's big, but Berlin's bigger. And his apartment, it's basically a 5-minute walk away from the subway station, and we arrived at the subway station with all our baggage and stuff, heavy stuff, because we were there for a couple of days, and wait, where do we need to go here? And I know where his place is, I know Berlin, and it's only 5 minutes away. I still managed to, from the subway station, to go in the wrong direction 3 times. It took us about an hour to get there. We had to ask passersby, and I tried to call him, and luckily my girlfriend was able to check on her mobile phone where the hell we were and where we needed to go. It's just, I'm telling this story just because I want to emphasize how little of a sense of direction I have. It's horrible. I'd get less lost in my own apartment if it was bigger than just 2 rooms. It's ridiculous, I tell you. She was cool about it, actually. I mean, she turned out to be a really destructive person. I mean, not that I'm easy to be with. Nobody is when it comes down to that, but it's no reason to be as sadistic and destructive as some people are. Anyway, that was one situation where not only I could have handled a severe tongue lashing, I would have deserved it. But she was cool about it. That was really strange. Actually, she broke up with me 2 days later, so yeah, well, maybe she just didn't give a hell anymore. I don't know. So, anyway, I think with my narrative about how little of a sense of direction I have, I almost managed to take us to the end of the dungeon. And there we are! How did I do that? Not bad, huh? What? Alright, get the whole narrative again about this guy. This dwarf, he just appears out of nowhere, and I think he's the only one living in those mines. He lied about those other dwarves down there. It's just that it's probably aren't even his mines. The mines belong to the rock people, and he's trying to set up camp down here. I don't know whether you're coming or going. We're going! You just spoke to us back there! We're away from lack of Elvedar. We're out of luck. Told me we will courage take a drunkard. Yeah, you are a drunkard. But I'm as fast a hammerhand as any of these mountains. Come back in a month. No, we just want to leave. Well, we could have fought his hints about smithing now, but no. I don't want to spend money on training. Training pretty much works similar to the Elder Scrolls too. You just spend money to gain skill points. Yes. Be polite and everything. It's another thing about this game. Nobody just says bye. It's the whole dialogue every time. Yeah, I'm going to save my money. Yes. I want to spend my money on really great weapons if I come across them. I want to save some money for emergency rations and healing stuff, and for the temple. And I also want to save money. Well, let's just keep on the road. I also want to save money in case we run across somebody who has spells. For the time being, Despair Thy Eyes is pretty much everything we need for Owen. You've seen how handy it is. It just completely takes enemies out of the combat. Depending on how strong they are for a really long time. But at some point we're going to be needing at least one kick-ass offensive spell, and we're going to need at least one utility spell, something like invisibility or whatever it's called, and or otherwise things are going to get really nasty. Now, where are we? Okay. Let's get on the road here. Alright. Alright. Now we're all set again. And I think I'm going to call this a video. And whenever we come back, we're going to... Let's take a look at the map. Whenever we come back, we're going to continue down south. And I believe... yeah, we're going to come to Zun, which I don't know if it's a small... I think it's just a couple of houses. It's not a real village like Lamut. And when we're at Zun, we're going to decide if we're going to Hawk's Hollow or along the coastline to Questor's View. But I think it's going to boil down to Hawk's Hollow because that's the story we've been telling people on the road. So we're going to go there and not north. I know there's a temple around here somewhere, but we're not going to go north because there's this plague spreading around here, as we've been told, and I don't want to get sick. From Hawk's Hollow, we're either going to go south to Egley, or we're going to swing around to Questor's View, or maybe, I think I'm just going to take a peek in the forest. Maybe just along that trail. That's not a real road, it's just as far as the road goes, and then it's just wilderness down there, and that's pretty dangerous. But I think I'm just going to poke my head in and see what we can find. And then we're going to backtrack, and we're going to... Well, if I feel confident enough, and if we've got enough healing supplies, we might go north to L'Oreal. Otherwise, we're just going to head south, or... Well, we may actually circle around here a bit, because, as I said, I wanted to take my time with the first chapter. I don't want to rush to Krondor. We're going to be taking our time here in the western part of the map, west of the forest, and if I've done enough here and if it gets boring, I'm going to head south to Krondor, but I'm going to take my time along this journey as well. So far it's been going great. Not that there were many obstacles, but I'm really psyched about the big reward we got just there. That's going to make things a lot more easy. But that's for the next time. And until then, I hope all of you take care of yourselves, that you're well, and that you have fun. Bye bye.